Coming up on Mountain News this morning, powder outages can continue to be an issue for some in Kentucky. And folks in Pike County are helping those who may not be as fortunate during the bitterly cold weather. We'll tell you how.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Welcome to Mountain News this morning. I'm McKinley Calandrino here with you on this Wednesday, January 28th. The time is now 5:30. Let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Megan Desmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, I feel like the sunshine really helped the ice situation yesterday. So can we expect more sunshine today? What are we kind of looking at?
I wish, because yeah, not only did the sun help melt some of those roadways, but it also made the temperatures not feel as bad. Unfortunately, though, today we're kind of looking at partly cloudy skies, but cloud cover will just be increasing with mostly cloudy skies in the forecast on Thursday. Enough about the skies, though. Let's talk about those temperatures. We're talking low to mid-teens right now as you're heading out the door. A little bit warmer for some folks, 20 in Middlesboro, Pikeville, and Grundy. And I say warmer very loosely, as those are still brutally cold temperatures, as we're supposed to be in the upper 20s, low 30s as you're heading out the door. But by the time we head into the afternoon, still going to stay unseasonably cold, as we should be in the mid 40s. Instead, we're looking at the 20s and 30s. We're still going to see some elevated wind speeds today, so those feels like temperatures will be on the cold side throughout most of your Wednesday. Here's a look at satellite and radar, though, still sticking with some flurries here and there across the region. By the time we head into the afternoon, that's going to start to calm itself down. Overall, though, you're really just going to be focusing on mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies before we head into the evening. McKinley.
Thank you, Megan. Retired Assistant Paintsville Fire Chief Ray Reeder has died. In a post on social media, he was described as a mentor who was dedicating his life to serving others. Reeder was also known for his photography. Funeral arrangements are incomplete at Jones Preston's funeral home, and Ray Reeder was 71 years old. A man is behind bars after crashing into a home on Saturday. 53-year-old Paul Cox of Lexington is in the Knox County Detention Center facing various charges, including driving under the influence. The incident happened on Kentucky 11 in Hedrick. The deputies say Cox left the roadway and ended up halfway inside a trailer, causing significant damage. Nobody was injured. Now to an update on the water situation out of Wayne County, West Virginia. 2 weeks ago, authorities say a vandalism at a power substation caused oil to leak into the town's waterways, leaving residents without water for now a week and a half. A statement released from the West Virginia Department of Health indicated that oil from a vandalized transformer was present at one location within the Wayne water system. Now, that water was tested and collected before officials say this weekend's weather damaged some of the contaminated equipment. Those living in Wayne say they are growing restless.
I just hope that they can find a way to get this stuff out of the water so we can start bathing again. And, I know they got showers out here and stuff, and that's a great thing, too.
The Department of Health said in a statement that they will be performing further testing to determine further action. Meanwhile, people who are affected can pick up bottled water at Wayne Town Hall and the East Lynn Volunteer Fire Department. Kentucky Power wants to raise rates on an interim basis if Kentucky Public Service Commission has not yet made a decision by its rate case by March 1st. A motion filed with the PSC says any increase would be subject to a refund if the final approved rates are lower. Kentucky Power says it prefers to use lower rates included in a proposed settlement. Officials in Letcher County say they are still planning to potentially reopen a historic building in Whitesburg. Joseph & Joseph Architects of Lexington has been chosen to renovate the Daniel Boone Hotel. The hotel was constructed in the 1920s, but has been abandoned for years. Whitesburg Mayor Tiffany Kraft said it is a milestone movement for the city. City officials say more updates will be shared as the project moves into the design phase. And in Pulaski County, crews are working through the day and night to get people's lights and heat back on. South Kentucky RECC is coordinating these efforts in makeshift offices and remote locations. About 160 outside linemen are coming in to help. Crews are working 16-hour shifts with 8-hour rest breaks.
We're still fighting a lot of down trees, you know, cutting our way in, cutting our way out, and getting this infrastructure back in place is just, it's a very challenging thing.
Several Somerset area restaurants are providing meals for both power crews and those working at the Emergency Operations Center. As the winter cold sticks around, many organizations are focused on our unhoused neighbors. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more about a partnership in Pikeville that is hoping to bless those in need, one bag at a time.
I really would love to hear her say this year we didn't have any to freeze dead.
As the frosty forecast continues ravaging the region, community partners are offering bags of blessings to those most in need.
Now, this is not just Pike County, it's 7 counties. And it's under the bridges, and it's places that people live that you and I would never dream.
Pastor Sandra Lane's congregation at Pikeville Church of God MPGT spends the month of September compiling sacks of supplies, preparing to give their unhoused neighbors a little comfort from the cold.
Sandy made us 100, and we have about 10 left right now. So they've definitely been distributed, which makes my heart happy because people out there are staying warm.
The church partners with West Care Perry Klein Emergency Shelter to get coats, sleeping bags, winter accessories, Narcan, and more to the places they are needed, hoping to connect people with life-saving supplies.
We just have a lot of people who come by and grab a couple bags here and there and just take them with them, and we welcome anyone who thinks, you know, they know someone who needs it to come by and get some.
Shelter Director Karen Spears says the mission has been more and more pressing throughout the years, and the shelter was reminded of its importance in 2024 when a man was found dead under a bridge in the city in sub-freezing temperatures.
A lot of people here, it hit really hard when that man froze to death, and we thought, could we have done something differently?
She says the community and local first responders have supported the outreach, from bringing in donations to delivering the bags. And Lane says all of those helping hands and boots on the ground have allowed the church to be the hands and feet of God.
It makes your heart feel good to know that God's work is being used, you know, and we're just here to be a blessing because we know that we've got more abundant than we should have.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Once winter passes, the church and the shelter will begin working to put together the blessing bags for the next year. See how you can donate on our website or news app. As extreme cold grips South Central Kentucky, a community effort in Barron County is making sure no one goes hungry or goes without warmth. At the Happy Valley Inn in Glasgow, a simple bowl of soup is offering more than just a warm meal. The effort is led by Jamie Fancher, who manages the hotel. While many people live at the motel, others just stop by to get warm or get some food. Fancher says the motel now serves as a safe place, offering soup, blankets, and fellowship.
And it's just really reached to where it's more or less, it's not just about our nonprofit, it's a community action. It's like everyone wants to show the love for the community, and they'll message me and be like, hey, can we do this or can we do that? We just need someone to help schedule it.
The soup and blankets are available daily at the motel. It is located at 500 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow. While many have been staying indoors, that was not the case for everyone. Along with road crews, police officers, and power crews, healthcare workers also had to brave the snow and ice to make it to work. Although roads were dangerous, medical emergencies require healthcare workers to be available 24/7.
We do our best to be here and to be here for our patients, and some people would be surprised at how many patients actually show up. I had a patient in a wheelchair yesterday, and I thought, my goodness.
Colton says if your case is not an emergency and you do not feel comfortable driving, you can see if the appointment can be done via telehealth. And essential workers throughout the region, like linemen, nurses, road crews, and first responders, have been working in below freezing temperatures to help others in the community. I spoke to the owner of Circle T restaurant and found out why they continue to stay open 24 hours a day, even during winter storms.
Day or night, sunshine or snow, this staple restaurant in Perry County remains open 24/7, 7 days a week. And that didn't change for this past weekend's winter storm.
It's really tough. I mean, getting the workers here and getting workers that can come in and leave home. If we're making a profit, I would be surprised.
Bruce Melton has owned and operated Circle T since 1998. And for him, it's not about the money. It's about serving his community.
It's about trying to, be a service to, like I say, the people that are taking care of us.
Staying open no matter the conditions so that local heroes like linemen, first responders, and healthcare workers can enjoy a hot, home-style cooked meal to begin or end their long day at work.
It's satisfying to be able to accommodate them and have them come in and sit down and relax and after a hard day and have a meal. We appreciate the opportunity to do that, and that's what keeps us going.
And after a hard, cold day of working, those essential workers like Colin Liston say it's more than just a hot meal.
So I'm not originally from here, but I've felt like a part of the community very quickly. They're really nice here.
It's the open arms and community of Appalachia.
If everybody's looking out for each other, it tends to lighten the load, especially with stuff like this. The storm's been crazy.
So when they walk into Circle T, it feels like home.
Bruce says he has been providing rides for his employees to and from work, and he expresses his gratitude to both his workers and the community. Well, it is not only driving in the snow that can put folks in danger. Walking on snow or ice can pose a risk for folks, believe it or not. Healthcare providers do suggest a specific way to walk in the snow that decreases your chance of slipping and falling. Dr. Sharon Colton says the penguin method can help.
We sometimes talk about penguin walking, that if you have to walk on snow or ice, that you kind of walk a little more shuffling like a penguin, and that's a little safer. It gives you a better center of gravity.
Colton also recommends having on a good pair of shoes with tread can also help you out. She says she keeps a pair of boots in her go bag. Still to come, the success continues for K-pop Demon Hunters as Mattel launches a new toy range inspired by the film. We'll have those details.
And we're tracking another chance for snow and much colder weather on the way.